All right, y'all. So this is I'm gonna play some of this audio from Boyce. Boyce wants to do a live debate. Hit that thumbs up button. Welcome to the channel. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because it's like 58 minutes. I mean, he is really hurt. He is really pressed about this, and he's really bothered that Kwame Brown won't speak to him. And I think I offended one person. I said Boyce is acting like a white woman. Boyce is acting like he's acting like Karen. You know, you insert yourself into this, and now if you can't have it your way, you're just gonna cry and pout until you get what you want. Listen to
And I
this.
told you I was sorry if he felt that way. But for whatever reason, the brother, he won't talk to me directly. But what he'll do is he'll keep on kind of doing these crazy videos, saying things that are just not true, and going on a smear campaign, just major smear campaigns that I just think are disingenuous and kind of making things up. And so I thought I would kind of come to you directly, and also I would say this too. I have nothing to hide, nothing to hide at all. I would be very happy to challenge Kwame to a public debate if
I
Kwame
think
wants to debate.
I think the Charles Wu thing got him. I think that's what really got boys riled up. The Charlie Wu shit. Now you want to do an open debate. Debate what? What are you debating? Your character? Like what do you debate what, bro? Like Boyce is doing the most right now.
Me, you brother, you can call me. I've heard from Judge Joe Brown's people. They seem to be confused about why you hate me so much.
Clout chasing again. Stop name dropping, boys.
So call Joe Brown's people. They'll hit me up. Who else? Jason Whitlock. He's a guy that we both know. I know you talked to Jason. Jason, and I know each other.
See, now you're spreading false information. I haven't known Jason Whitlock to say him and Kwame Brown actually speak. I could be wrong. I haven't known that. I know I watch sometimes him in on Scoon TV with Curtis, but I've never heard Whitlock actually verify that him and Kwame Brown are friends. I know he likes Kwame Brown. He defends him, but you see what I'm saying? Boyce be throwing shit around too loosely.
You can hit Jason Whitlock up. Jason Whitlock will connect us. And so basically, I just want to say this, and I want to say this in a way where I'm not going to add, I don't want to add fuel to the fire because I told you I'm not real interested in fighting with black people. I will debate a black person, but I will not fight with a black person. So I'm not going to, I did a video kind of addressing a couple of days ago. And since then, things have been just kind of stated that are just crazy, making things up like I'm some sort of agent and I'm some sort of guy who's elitist. I mean, if you look at my track record, you'll see there's none of that. Now I do say that I will probably only appeal to the top 10% of black people. That doesn't mean I'm talking about people who are not poor. I'm not talking about people who don't have education. I'm talking about the nigga net. I'm talking about the people that want to see division. I'm talking about the people that want to see black people go backward. I'm talking about the people that love the chaos, the people that want to see two black men fighting and supposed to working together. Those are not the people. Those are not my people. Those are not my people. So I want to make it clear. Like if you come in here and you're like, "Oh, mama's cooking," that's the type of immaturity I'm not going to really respond to because you black people, you are in trouble. You're dying in the streets. I just heard from a young brother the other day, DJ Stanton out of
They
Philadelphia,
said you are dying in the streets. You not black?
who was shot in the store in broad daylight for no reason, for some jealous, ridiculous Negro. And I'm sure somebody egged it on. I'm sure somebody decided, that they wanted to create a beef, and the beef was created. And next thing you know, a black man's dead. So what I want to say to you 100% clear is that I will answer any legitimate questions you have. If you say something stupid like, just stop, boys, mama's cooking. I don't know what to do with that. I'm not a comedian. I'm a serious black man and a serious scholar. I also say this. If
Oh god. See, that's another thing. People been questioning is he really a doctor? So he had to throw that in there. You're serious. I'm a serious scholar.
Kwame wants to debate me, he's welcome to debate me. But I must warn him, this ain't the NBA, brother. You're
Oh,
7 feet tall in stature. I'm 7 feet tall in intellect.
see, here you go. The boys is being real arrogant. You never underestimate the enemy. And not to say that they're enemies necessarily, but you know the quote. You don't underestimate somebody else's intellectual. I don't underestimate no man's ability to fight or your mindset. You might be able to whoop my ass. I'm not gonna underestimate that though. Like Boyce is real arrogant with this shit.
In fact, I'm probably 7'6". So I'm gonna block a lot. He's welcome to debate me. But I must warn him, this ain't the NBA, brother. You're 7 feet tall in stature. I'm 7 feet tall in intellect. In fact, I'm probably 7'6". So I'm gonna block a lot of shots, I don't want to, and I might dunk on you. So I just want to make sure that
Oh God, you're not funny, boy. It's like stop it, boys. Like you're not gonna outwitty Kwame Brown.
you understand that this ain't the NBA. But if he wants to debate me, he can call me. Again, we have a lot of the same friends. Eton Thomas, who played with him at the Wizards, is a very good buddy of mine. Eton can connect us. Jason Whitlock can connect us. Judge Joe Brown's people can connect us. So if he has something to say to me, I would say to him, just being logically speaking. I know a lot of people don't get logic. A lot of people don't want to think logically. They just want to be emotional. But those who, if he wants to talk about me, he should go do research. He should go get facts. He should talk to me and say, well, what do you think about this? Like, for example, he brings up this guy named Charles Wu, a guy I quit working with 4 years ago. But Charles, did a video that was disrespectful toward me. And we had some words and we parted ways after that. And just so you know, a lot of black people, the work we were doing was not so sinister as really the impression of working with somebody who wasn't black. And some people took it the wrong way, so I cut it away. But just so you know, I had to fire some black people because of that. I had to let some black people leave their job. And I wish I hadn't have done it because I kind of listened to the wrong people. And one thing I learned from that experience is that when you have, critics and haters, you cannot live for your critics. You cannot live for your haters. So just so you know, this conversation is not for the critics and the haters. The trolls, just get blocked. I'm not worried about the trolls. It's really for the people that really want the truth. I really like talking to the people that are saying, how do we do better? How do we move forward? And so I will say this again.
He's already talking about that. Here you go. You keep saying all this man do is roast people, but he's talking about solutions, realistic solutions that more everyday black people can actually apply to their everyday life, not just stocks and you watching you goof off and play Call of Duty and do celebrity gossip, and then you got that poor Vicky lady. She looks all coked out, big eyeball glasses and all that, big eye popping eyes. She's being attacked now. You know what I mean? So now she's collateral damage. Like his people is being attacked. So Boyce is feeling it. But I mean, debate what though?
I challenge Kwame. If Kwame has a lot to say about me, he's made probably 10 videos about me now. And it's okay. You can keep making them, brother. I get it. You have a lot of frustration. I encourage you to see a therapist, actually, because it seems like you're mad. And anybody who doesn't agree with me, notice how often he attacks
Kwame's mad, but you the one who cut your comments off. Like, come on, though.
people. Every video is attack, 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 attack.
Here he goes. And then Boyce, when he says attack, 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 notice he puts his left hand up and like a girl. And and he flexes his hand back. Like Boyce is real moist right now.
Well, that's not healthy for black people. That feeds into our natural proclivity to attack each other. That feeds into our natural desire to kill each other. That feeds into our natural desire to hate each other. So, I'm not going to attack back, but I am going to stand up and say, if anybody has legitimate questions, I have nothing to hide. What we've been doing here in the Black Business School has changed the
I mean,
world.
what's the difference in Boyce's reactions and Kwame's reactions? It's just Kwame is loud. He's country. He's not, as articulate maybe as technically as Boyce, but it's the same shit. So his videos are attacks. Your videos are just what? What are you doing?
Changed so many people's lives. A lot of you who are in this chat right now are making more money because of the things that I've talked to you guys about. I've given you the game on stocks and everything else. I've talked to you extensively about building wealth for your families. I've taken my whole PhD, and I've shared it with the community in hopes that you guys can benefit. And the
How many of y'all are making more money since y'all been following Boyce? Answer that.
business schools, despite contract,
All right, cut this. I'm not about to watch all of this because Boyce is just capping.
I was very surprised that so many people liked what I was saying from the beginning because I tend the
Running
image of
on.
a black woman whose eyes are bug-eyed, and the other one has her rollers in her hair. The other one has her face on the ground, and she's being dragged across the finish.
Yeah, he's just
And it's
running.
very diverse. We know that fathers don't get hurt. There are a lot of
Yeah, so let me play something about what Kwame say right quick.
Stop going to Texas with your wife. In a few more years, she gonna be a Willie D. You worried about too many things on the internet. You stupid. Sitting here begging a man to have a conversation with you that already you want to talk about what's masculine. I ain't never seen a man when another man said, okay, whether you think you didn't do anything wrong or not, I still would rather not talk to you. You steady talking about, oh, well, that ain't manly. I don't give a fuck about your opinion, what's manly and what ain't. Nigga,
That's exactly what I said. I said, yo, why is he so pressed about Kwame not wanting to talk to him? Like, bro, Boyce is acting like a white woman. He's acting like Karen. He's acting like a woman in general. Like, can we talk? Let's just talk about it. Come on, let's talk. You don't want to talk, and you like, what the fuck? It's just an understanding. Guys know you just don't. Sometimes you just don't feel like talking. Period. And I mean, I'm not about to force no nigga to talk to me. No man. Period. Like, no. What the fuck? Like, rather you want to do it on YouTube, but then you say you want to do it just between y'all two. I don't get what Boyce is saying. You want to do an open debate on YouTube, but then again, you saying this conversation isn't for the critics. Then who the fuck is it? What is it for?
can't throw a set of ideals on me and then think, okay, well, if he said it ain't manly, I must rather try and do what he say. Bitch, you ain't manly. You keep hanging around men because you a punk. Fuck you talking about? You niggas crazy. Y'all gotta make up stuff. Some of these dudes gotta make up stories about me because they don't know nothing about me. Sally Jenkins, all these people wrote stories about me. Sally Jenkins never sat down with me other than the interview. And Sashia Jones can tell you, I never wanted to do the fucking interview because I knew what they was doing. Why do I want to talk to a media that's trying to pass a one and done rule? They're smearing my name they haven't said one positive thing about me in 20 years, and nobody don't see the irony in that. Nobody sees that that's a little crazy. This man made history, and nothing was good said about this man ever. Okay, he had a couple games where he had 20.
Yeah, that's what Kwame got his response. But yeah, Boyce really, Boyce Watkins, by the way, Boyce just really exposed himself. And I couldn't even watch that whole video, not only because I don't have time to sit there and try to review an hour long video, but he's switching his hands around. He's in auntie mode. Y'all talk about Kevin Samuels all y'all want. Boyce is the moist one. That's the one y'all, that's auntie Boyce. That's whatever you want to call him. But I mean, you begging this man for a conversation, and I hope to God Kwame don't do it. Because, I mean, what are you going to get out of that? What are we going to get out of that? We already seen Boyce get humiliated at this point. And this is the elder being sunned by someone, younger than him, obviously. But it's like, come on, bro. You supposed to be, the elder supposed to lead the way. But instead, you want to be a coward and hide your comments. I've never, in all the videos I put up, never put my comments on hold. Like, for what? Like, this shit is for the people. You know what I mean? This is you can't directly talk to the people you watch on Netflix or the people, you know what I mean? But you could directly get in contact with the content creator, the creator of the show that you're watching. You disconnect yourself from the people. You think you above us, but you say you not, and you say, oh, it is catered towards the 10%, but that doesn't mean I don't fuck with the poor people. This condescending shit. It's like, bro, just shut up. Just move on. Talk about Bitcoin. Talk about stocks, and shit like that. Like, just leave it alone, man. This Boyce is really just destroyed himself. Your self-destruction. Remember that shit? Like, Boyce is headed for self-destruction. Let me know what y'all think about Boyce and his open debate to Kwame Brown.